So Neil, it must be quite a hard result to take given the chances that you had during the game.
Yeah, definitely, and the performance.
Yeah.
We didn't deserve to lose that game. We played really well today and created some fantastic opportunities first half. Massive chance, the counter-attack with Robbie Thompson puts Carl Hawley in, got to get a shot off, whether it's Carl or Jack Sherritt, come in front of goal. Some decent corners going in, second half, carried it on and dominated the game really and limited them to very little. But you know, they've scored 2 goals and were better really in both boxes than us. I've just said to the lads now, their reactions in both boxes, we've had a couple of shots that the keeper saved second half and we're at 1-1 and we've got to be on the front foot rather than on our heels for a tap-in. And defensively, when we've got a point out of the game with 10 minutes to go, you know, Adam's pulled off 2 really fantastic saves and a defender or a midfielder has got to be alive to that, but they're not, and one of their players is alive to it and they score from it. But you know, they're real fine margins because in a game that you know, we had loads and loads of injuries and problems on the day before we picked the team. We've put on a right show. I think the players that have come in, Ozzy, Jack Sherritt, Mike Calverley, I don't know who I've missed out there, Carl Hawley. You know, I think we've played well, and I've just said to the boys now, got to take some positives and some heart from it because we'll play a lot worse and win.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you must be heartened by the performance. They've come in. I mean, they're second in the table now, unbeaten, 17 games, I think. But like I say, the first 10-15 minutes of the first half, and then in the second half, you had some great chances, especially when Ozzy came on.
Yeah, yeah, and I think really that their form is very good. You know, outside of Altrincham and probably Shoreline, they're 4 top 3 form teams of the division. They are where they are in the league because of that. But the way they set up, especially the first hour, you know, they're looking to get a point and get back on the buzz for me, and we're the team that's pushing. You know, and the change we've made and the shape that we've had to change to is forced because of niggles and injuries, and you know, and Kieran going off and you know, unavailabilities in the squad. So, but I'm not moaning at that because it's give us impetus,
yeah.
And we should have won the game from those changes. Like I say, they've put a right shift in, and we deserve something from the game as an absolute minimum. We deserve something from the game. I think we deserve all 3. But again, I repeat, you know, that they may well have looked to come for a point, but that's why they are where they are, because their reactions in both boxes to us attacking and clearing the lines, and then to them attacking and us clearing our lines, they were better at it. You know, don't get me wrong, their first goal was a wonder strike. I don't think there's much anybody can do about that. You know, it's a decent defensive header away. It falls to one of their better players, and it's a worldie. I think we can do a lot more with the second goal, especially at a point where we've got back into the game. Fantastic reaction to them scoring. We react well to it. We scored a really good goal ourselves and look like the team that's going to go on and win it. And that, if I've got one disappointment for today, it's like I say, it's the way we've reacted to the 3 good saves that Adam's made for the lad to score.
Made a few changes from the Boxing Day game. Was that tactical or with sort of just an eye on the fixtures?
No, we've made no changes to the squad. You know, Sam Griffiths wasn't quite ready. He'll be ready for Monday, which is pleasing because he took part in the warm-up. Kieran Westwood, you know, I'm wary of taking the risk because he's done nothing since the injury last Saturday against Buxton, albeit done the warm-up. And in game, if he gets a knock, we're making a substitution very early. So we need to get one, maybe 2 really strong training sessions into him to make sure that back's right. He's got to put him with the doctor as well this week, so there will know more going into the weekend. And we picked what was fit. Batch and Josh were struggling, you know, and for how well they did on Tuesday, Boxing Day, you know, we got to make sure that we've got fit and able players that can go and try and get us a result today. We're not worried about Monday. Today's result was the most important thing. Nobody rested. Nothing tactical about the side we picked. We picked lads that were waiting for a chance and lads that weren't 100% fit. You know, and that's why we picked the side we picked. And I thought the lads that come in did fantastically well. Thought Robbie was superb, deserved his man of the match. Thought Jack Sherritt was outstanding, middle of the park. So was Ozzy when he come on for his 45 minutes. Carl had a strong debut, got hold of the ball. I'd like to see us get him into more goal-scoring positions, and that will come. But all in all, I think that the changes that we made were positive changes, and worked. The one thing that worked against us was Kieran Morris coming off, because he was a big player for us, and the change. Say it's a change. It may look like a negative, but it's not, because we brought Ozzy on, and Ozzy had a real impact on the game. But it changed the shape, the dynamics of the game. We went to a 4, and we missed top players like Kieran, so that was disappointing. So no, nothing tactical. We're not clever enough or good enough to start doing that. We've got, like I say, a strong, solid squad up until these 2 fixtures, and we picked up a few knocks, and it's about counting how many we got going into the Hensford game.
Okay. Is there any news on Kieran?
Well, he's opened his ligament up in the block tackle and carried on. I think you could see that he was sore as he was playing, but you get in at half time and you have that 5 or 10 minutes and it stiffens up, doesn't it? So, he had to come off. It was a big ask for him to be ready for Monday, that's for sure.
Okay. All right. Cheers.
No worries. Cheers.